Hey everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Matt.
Welcome to Talkin' Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. So hey, if you're a fan of hockey cards or sports cards in general, then this is a video for you. Matt and I have some hockey, baseball, and football cards to show you. On my part, I have cards that range between 1988 and 1992, and Matt has some that are newer than that, and we're going to talk about them right here in this video. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. All right, so we're here with our hockey cards, and hopefully you guys are, like we don't. I don't think either of us have anything that's, like from today. So if you're into a little bit older stuff, hey, this is the video for you. So I'm gonna lead off here, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show one or two, and then Matt's gonna do that, and we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna run through our hockey cards first. We're gonna touch on a little bit of baseball and a little bit of football, but it'll be mostly hockey. So, the three of the major sports, let's put it that way. I don't really do anything with basketball, and Matt didn't have much, so we're leaving basketball out. All right. I'm starting out with 4 cards, and they're all celebrity related. So these people have celebrity family, okay? So the first one is, this is a big name. It's a really big name, and this is one of his lesser-known relatives, but Elvis Presley's cousin, Wayne Presley. Wayne Presley, there of the San Jose Sharks. He might even be an original Shark, which is cool. So, yeah, Wayne Presley. I don't know if he sings or anything like that, but yeah, so there's that. Then we have one of the forgotten and very, much lesser known Hardy brothers for the Hardy Boys, and Mark Hardy. And who would have known? I think, if there was a problem out on the ice, he always solved it, stuff like that, So Mark Hardy, one of the Hardy brothers. And this is a little more up to date. So if you watch The Walking Dead, we've got Rick Grimes' cousin, long lost cousin, Randy Grimes of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we switched to football there real quick. And then last one. This is the most famous of the Lindros brothers. He is the most famous. I think at one point he was a better hockey player than Eric, but I'm not sure about that. I know one thing, he likes soup. And that's Brett Lindros. Brett Lindros, definitely the most famous of the Lindros brothers, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, take it away there, Matt.
So, being a Habs channel, I decided I wanted to start things off, with a Habs-related card. We're going to start off with PK Suban, rookie card. Pretty cool card. I actually don't remember how I came about this, but I do remember coming about it just before he kind of broke out. Unfortunately, his career has kind of gone a little downhill, but, it's still a pretty cool card. I like it. I like having it. Yeah. I wish, hopefully his career, I wish him the best the rest of his career, however long he plays. Next up, Jesper, who currently plays for the Carolina Hurricanes. This is his rookie card, autographed.
What year is that?
This is...
Look at it.
2013, 2014.
Awesome.
I actually got this in a pack. I was in the city. I was in Faneuil Hall, and just on a whim, I bought a couple of packs that had these rookie inserts in it, and he was one of the cards I pulled. So it's pretty cool. Not a bad hockey player either, really. I'm not a Hurricanes fan. I don't think either of us are. Any Habs fan really isn't.
Yeah.
But he's not a bad hockey player. So I like having the card around, and hopefully he continues to do well.
Awesome. Jesper Fast. I've got one of the coaches on the coaching staff, the defensive coach. That's Luke Richardson in the Edmonton Oilers uniform. That's a pro set, and that is from I got to be a 91, 92 pro set because the last stats are 91. So yeah, so it's pro set. Luke Richardson on the ice. He actually did play. I'm gonna go one more, and then you'll do 2, if you don't mind. So this is Alvin Ortiz fan. This is Joe Sakic in a Nordiques uniform. Joe Sakic. Really nice card. I'm not sure what company that is. That is a Point Club. I don't know who makes these. Honestly, I don't know where I got them. But that's a Nordiques card. Awesome. There you go. No particular story behind it. It's just Joe Sakic in a Nordiques uniform.
So, sticking with my rookie theme, Keith Tkachuk, rookie. Obviously, the father of Matt and Brady. Yeah, it's just a cool card. Saw a little bit of him growing up, when I was younger, so I don't remember really much of him playing, but obviously we know Matt and Brady. So it's kind of cool to find this.
Awesome.
And then this is the most recent addition to my collection. Mike Richter, super rookie. Won a Stanley Cup with the Rangers in the 90s.
That's what? O-Pee-Chee 90 what? O-Pee-Chee Premier. That looks like an O-Pee-Chee Premier.
It is. It's also bilingual, too, on the back.
I think that's the O-Pee-Chee Premier. I think they did a bilingual set.
Yeah, this is 1991. Yeah, Mike Richter, one of the best goalies in the 90s, up there with Patrick Roy. Won a cup with the Rangers. Key component to that cup-winning team.
Speaking of Patrick Roy. Look at that.
Great segue.
Patrick Roy, 1991 score Dream Team. The goalie for the Dream Team, Patrick Roy. That's a nice portrait of him. So I pulled that out. I thought that's pretty nice. Patrick Roy, one of my favorite, my three favorite Habs goalies of all time. Is he's number one. That's for sure. There you go.
So my last rookie, again, kind of continuing this theme. This is the other insert I pulled when I got the Jesper Fast. This is Tyler Kuma, his rookie with the Wild at the time, and I like this too because it also has the jersey swatches as well as the auto. Just a cool looking card.
Who is that again? Who is that?
Tyler Kuma.
I don't know him.
And it's numbered 8 out of 275.
Oh, it's one of those numbered cards. What team does he play for, or who's he belong to?
I'm not sure where he is now, but at the time he was a rookie. He was with the Wild.
The Wild. Awesome. Want to do another one? You ready?
Well, kind of finishing off my hockey cards for this video. I have 4.
Hey, go ahead. Cool.
So, 2 Ray Bork autos, and what's better than 2?
They're hard to see. You got to get them. Oh, you got 4?
4.
All Ray Bork?
All Ray Bork. All got at the same time. So,
2 in the Avalanche uniform, and the other 2 Boston?
2 with the Avs. Yep. The exact same cards.
Awesome.
2 with the Avs, 2 with Boston. The story behind these is actually kind of cool. He was in the hospital where my mother works, and he was just doing a signing. And my mom, knowing my dad is a huge sports fan, huge hockey fan, and me being very young at the time, decided to get a set of 4. I don't know why she got 4, but it's a pretty cool story behind him. He was very nice when she met him. All 4 is signed, very legible. And especially around these parts, he's a big name in hockey. So it's, really cool to have these. They were in like a frame case, but it broke a while ago. So now I keep them in the plastic.
Got to keep them in plastic of some sort. That's for sure. So that's all the hockey you got? So you're watching me do hockey? I got a lot more, but okay. So I'm next. So yeah, if you got more, you get them. I thought you had more anyway. So this is a specialty. We've had Patrick Roy. This is a specialty card. This came in, I think, Kraft Peanut Butter. And obviously this is from, it doesn't say what year. I don't remember the year, to be honest with you. My eyes are not good enough to read that small stuff. But it's Patrick Roy. Kraft Peanut Butter. Because I don't think anything else in a jar I would have bought Kraft. On the other side, because it's double-sided. So that is John. I shouldn't show John Van Beesbrook. Subscribe and ring that notifications bell. And hey, give a thumbs up. Next, keeping the Habs. This is Stefan Richey after he scored his 50 goals twice. And the season after. So this is from the season after his second 50 goal season, which I think is close to when he got traded. I don't. What year is this? So this came out in '92. I think it's not that far from when he got traded. So Stefan Richey, and these are O-Pee-Chee. So not Premier. So your card wasn't an O-Pee-Chee Premier. It was a regular O-Pee-Chee because it's a very similar design, and it must have been the same year. Your Mike Richter.
Mm-hmm.
And another one from that set is now. Okay, so this is the year after he got traded back to the Minnesota North Stars, and that's Bobby Smith. Bobby Smith, a great Hab. He had his career years were pretty much here in Montreal. They showed them on the card. Very small, hard for me to see, but he spent, Bobby Smith, great player. Won the 1986 Cup here in Montreal with the team. Here's a weird card. I got two of these. One, I don't see anything. Okay, this is McDonald's. These are McDonald's. It's supposed to do stuff. This one, I don't see it do anything. So I don't know. These guys just stopped dead on the ice and looked at each other.
I can see it.
What does it do?
It's
the background.
I forget the word to describe him. Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so that's that one. By the way, that's Teemu Selanne. It's a 3D card. That's what it is. So now I have this Pavel Bure, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's the difference. Oh, see? Look. That does something. Right? The other one did nothing. Anyway, that's Pavel Bure. These are McDonald's cards from, I would think 91 or 92. Anyway, yeah, so I thought those are pretty cool. So I brought those out. What else do I have here? Here's an autograph card. And this is Peter Swoboda. Peter Swoboda autograph. And another one. Peter Swoboda autograph. Not a bad hockey player. Remember when Serge drafted him? Everybody was shocked. It wasn't the guy that we were expecting to get drafted. It turned out to be a pretty good defenseman. I believe now he is a player agent, is what I think Peter Swoboda is doing. I showed Mike Keane before. Here's a Mike Keane autograph. That's an O-Pee-Chee. Different year, though. So that's a Mike Keane. Not them all at the same time. I didn't meet these guys. My mother-in-law volunteered at a home for the handicapped people, and they were coming in, to greet. So I gave her some cards, and she got them signed. So, yeah, Mike Keane. That year is that's a 91. So that's a 91. It doesn't mean that's the year I got it signed. It's just that's cards I pulled out. I think that's another Pavel Bure. Here's another Pavel Bure McDonald's card. Upper Deck McDonald's card. Pavel Bure. The great Pavel Bure, and he was great. He definitely was great. Okay, what do I got here? One of my favorite goalies. Even though he wasn't a great goalie, but I like Jeff Hackett. So Jeff Hackett as a Shark. And they only show 1 year on the back for stats. So I don't know if it was before Montreal, after Montreal. I kind of think it might have been before. Here is a card. I think it's Donruss. Yeah. No, the reason I'm showing this card is because this is I don't know who off the top of my head, right? And the thing, you see that shiny stuff? You're supposed to be able to see the name in there. And it's really hard. I think it's Valerie Kamensky. Yeah, so Nordiques. I just showed that because I don't like those cards. Another kind of card like that. It is a Teemu Selanne sets rookie record with 76 goals, 132 points. And he's got, you can see him doing something in there.
Mm-hmm.
You could also, shave to it or, pop a zit or something like that. Strike that. Matt Sundin. Really young. Might have been in his rookie year. Because look how young he is with the Nordiques. He wasn't with the Nordiques that long. So I'm not sure.
This is old Matt Sundin.
Old Matt Sundin. Not the old. Oh, yours. Okay, yeah. But he's got a Toronto uniform on. It's
Yeah, so we're not going to keep him up here that long.
It's like that, you know. I don't have any Toronto players here. Here's when, look to the future, that's when the Lightning and the Senators were new in the league. There's that. What else do I got? Here's the reason why all the players now have that neck guard, and that's Clint Malarchuk. He's the guy that got his neck almost slashed, like his head cut off almost. Well, not that bad. He got his throat slashed by a skate, and that's the reason why all the players will wear that neck guard and why the goalies had those flaps down there. It's also not to get a puck in the throat, but also so the skate doesn't try to kill them.
Probably why Plekanec wore his turtleneck.
Yeah. Here's one of my favorite hockey players. Back in the day, Adam Oates was pretty much, if I had a high enough pick or nobody took him yet, he was my first pick almost every year. Why? He got so many assists. Just great player. Love it, Adam Oates.
Even though he was a Bruin.
Okay, but you see there he was a Blue.
He was a Blue.
But even though he was a Bruin, I loved Adam Oates. Great. You know why? Consistency. This guy didn't have hot streaks and cold streaks. He was consistent all season. I like that about him. What do I got here? Larry Robinson in a LA Kings uniform. That's tough to see Larry Robinson in an LA Kings uniform. The first year was really tough. A former coach, interim coach, English one, Randy Cunneyworth as a Whaler. Randy Cunneyworth, he coached the Habs. I forget what year it was, interim. Sean Burke in net for the New Jersey Devils. Sean Burke is now right now, anyways. I know he's looking elsewhere for a GM job. Director of goaltending for the Habs. That's Sean Burke as a Devil. He played for a lot of different teams. So now got top prospect cards too from Score. By the way, those were all Score 91. Yeah. Here is top prospect Dominic Hasek in a Chicago Blackhawks uniform. Was it like I had a bunch of these and I looked through them and most of them didn't pan out. We want you to become a member of Talking Habs. Here's another one, Montreal Canadiens. John Leclerc, top prospect. That panned out. Not for the Habs, but it did pan out. Now we're talking about rookies. So I have these from that same set, all rookie team. So here's one, like a 1 year wonder. I don't know, maybe 2 years. Ken Hodge Jr. Now his dad was a really great hockey player. Ken Hodge showed a lot of promise. I think he had like 65 points his rookie year, something like that. And then nothing really after that, like nothing. I took him a couple of times in fantasy drafts. All rookie team in his rookie season, Sergei Fedorov. All rookie team. So like I said, Score 91, there's the back. That's what the back looks like. Pretty cool. Jaromir Jagr was a really good year that year. I'm telling you, there were some good players came in. Jagr, it's the back with his hair. Always had that head of hair. But boy, that face looks like a baby face compared. Here's a guy I'm only showing him because he played here in Montreal. So he was with the Devils. He played Eric Wainwright. Not a bad little defenseman. He wasn't bad. Yeah, but there he is with the Devils. Remember you were saying something earlier where we were talking about Ed Belfour. There's an Ed Belfour all-rookie team, 91 Score. Ed Belfour, always remember when he got picked up for being drunk somewhere and he said, "Do you know who I am?" I love that.
It's my Ed Belfour from the Panthers.
Guy who felt very privileged. And my last of the all-rookie is Rob Blake. He's now the current GM of the LA Kings, and Mark Bergevin. I don't know, boss, I guess, because Bergevin is a consultant there right now, will be the assistant GM, apparently. Last thing from this set, and it'll be the last hockey. You have more hockey?
My Rob Blake as well. I do have more hockey, yeah.
I thought you said you had no more hockey or you had none prepared. That's why I'm doing all this. I thought you had no more.
I found some more that I could go through. All
right. I'm going to do my last ones, and then if you got more, we'll do it. This is called the franchise. So it's a franchise player from each team. These are the ones I pulled out. Joe Sakic of the Nordiques at the time. And it was true because he became the Avs, and he was definitely a franchise player. My one and only Mario Lemieux, franchise player and future owner and of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Mario Lemieux, that's what the back looks like. Pat LaFontaine of the Islanders, but he would then move on to the Buffalo Sabres. Or is it the other way around? I might have that the other way around, right? No, he started with the Islanders. Yeah, so he would move on to the Sabres. He would come here, and he would be the captain of the New Jersey Devils. That's Kirk is work Muller, Captain Kirk. Not here long, but I got to tell you, I always liked Kirk Muller, and was really happy that he was here. And I thought they traded him away a little too early, but maybe not. I mean, his career kind of went downhill after. But I mean, is that because he was unhappy to leave? He did not want to leave. I kind of attribute some of that to that. Trevor Linden of the Vancouver Canucks. Another guy that came here, Vinny Danfus, cousin Vinny. My cousin Vinny in a Toronto Maple. That's the only Toronto Maple Leaf uniform I think I got here. 2 more left, or 3. Brett Hull. Brett Hull, 91. He was the franchise, a young player. Al McInnes. And another guy that ended up coming here and becoming the captain here for a very short period of time, Pierre Turgeon. Great player, lasted less than 2 seasons. Oh, I have more. 2 more. Stevie Y. Stevie Y. Young Stevie Y. And last of these, kind of a jerk, but Jeremy Romick. Jeremy Romick. So that's all my hockey. You got any more?
So I did a little digging while you were going kind of through your cards. Unfortunately, this was before he was with the Canadians, but Dougie Gilmour.
Dougie Gilmour.
Yeah,
I had one, but I didn't bring it out.
This is actually an older card. I didn't even realize I had this, but Mike Ramsey, the Sabres.
Mike Ramsey, they named a condom after him.
And I know he's a Bruin, but I mean,
okay, he's a player.
There's no way anyone can really hate him, but Patrice Bergeron, one of my favorite players in the league.
Listen, as a Bruin, you can respect, right?
My first of 2 Mario Lemieux. A little gold.
What set is that? What set is that from?
I'm not quite sure what this set is, but that's gold leaf that the logo is set in.
Okay, I don't know that. It's a newer. No, it's Lemieux. What year is that from?
It's actually a modern set. This is from 2012-13.
Thought so.
This is an older Lemieux, though. This is another gold. It's called the. This is actually called the Gold Leaf set. This is by Don Russ. This is 1994.
I was never a big Don Russ guy. I didn't buy very many Don Russ cards. I have some, but I never bought a lot of those.
Pro Set All-Star, Brett Hull. Pro
Set, the most overproduced hockey cards of the very early 90s, and that's Pro Set hockey. Definitely hockey.
Joe Sakic, hoisting the cup.
Hoisting that cup that we gave him that year we traded Patrick Waugh there.
The great one on the Rangers.
Just take a break for 1 second since you brought up the great one. I have this that I want to show. If anyone wonders what the Gretzky rookie card looks like, you haven't seen it, it's here. That's the Gretzky rookie, which I must have had because I collected that set. I didn't know who knew who Wayne Gretzky was. This is the back. This is what it looked like. So very interesting what the back of these cards look like compared to what they look like today. You know? So, yeah, that's the Gretzky rookie. If you've never seen it, well, now you have.
Bet you're shooting yourself for not holding on to that.
Yeah, many times over. Believe me.
My last hockey card, that I'll go into. This was a set that Upper Deck did. It's the World Tour set. Basically, in '94, they kind of honored international hockey players, and on the back here, it kind of goes over. In Yager's case, it's H.C. Kladno, which he still plays for and owns to this day.
Right.
It just touched on, his play over there, which I thought was pretty cool.
For sure, that's a cool card. Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
I do have another Hab card in here, but I'm fairly certain if I show it, I'll get kicked off the channel.
No, I told you you can show it.
Let's see if I can find him.
I didn't realize he was in a Habs uniform, though.
He's not. He's in a Leafs uniform.
Okay, you can still show it if you want to. That's if you can find it.
Oh, I'll be able to find it.
Yeah, but in a relatively quick time.
Danny Heatley.
Danny Heatley. There you go. You don't see that often.
Current assistant coach, Alex Burrows.
Alex Burrows, power play coach.
This is the same set that my Lemieux came from. That's Johan Franzen.
I thought you were looking for this one guy.
I am.
You're not finding it very easily. But at least you're coming up with other things.
Yeah.
It's way better.
Same set that my Sakic's from, Joe Newendike.
It looks like his head's not attached to that body.
Right?
It does, though.
There it is.
Show it again. You got it there? Show it again. Yeah. Right? It looks like his head's not attached to his body. What the hell?
Right? It's the way he's looking.
That's the weirdest thing.
But this is the card I was afraid of showing. Thomas Caberlet.
I hate that guy.
On the Leafs.
I hate that guy. He's probably scored a goal against Montreal. Celebrating. I hate him. But it's okay. You're allowed to show him. All right. We're going to make a switch. We're going to make a switch into...
One last one. This is Nathan Orton on the Bruins. Really just wanted to show this because I honestly really admired him when he played. I thought it was
Tim's brother.
I always thought he was a good player. It's just a shame what happened to him.
I wanted to always ask that guy a question. Did he really hear a who?
Wow.
I'm wearing my dad jokes shirt underneath here. It's kind of why I'm doing that. All right, so we're going to switch over to baseball. We'll go through a little bit of baseball, a little bit of football. Here's what I'm going to start with these. I'll go through them quickly. These are the logos from this is a 1991 Fleer. Okay, so these are the logos. On the back of these, it gives you batting average, home runs, saves, and wins, like the leaders on the team. So here's the beautiful Montreal Expos. Love that logo. That's a great logo.
Speaking of Fleer, I know we switched to baseball, but Stevie Y, Fleer Ultra.
I never collected Fleer hockey cards. Excuse me. Toronto Blue Jays. Apparently this is still in use, but you think not.
It is, yep. That's still the
Atlanta Braves. This one is not in use anymore. You don't see this anywhere anymore. That's the Cleveland Indians. Here, I don't think this is still in use. The old Kansas City Royals logo.
Yeah, so
is that still?
Basically that R is gone, and the KC just takes up the whole blue part of the shield.
Okay, so there you go. Here's the Yankees. You're not your favorite.
Boo.
Boo, Yankee. I was never a Yankee.
I got one Yankee card in here, and
I was never a Yankee.
I'm not showing it. I can't do it.
I don't have any Yankee cards. The Phillies from back in the day. Remember, these are 91. Dodgers, is that the same?
Yep. Same logo.
And this one, is that still the same? Exactly.
Cincinnati Reds. It's just a C. It's just a C now.
That's what I thought. I didn't think that guy was still on there. All right, so go ahead. You got something?
So I actually have a bit more baseball cards than Rick. First off, Red Sox 2010 team set, and I took one particular card out of here because I wanted to touch on it. Because he is the newest member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame. That's Big Papi, David Ortiz. The greatest DH of all time. One of my favorite plays of all time. Just can't say enough good things about this guy. And no, he didn't take steroids. I know that's going to be in the comments, but he didn't. So give it a rest. And I do think Bonds and Clemens should have gotten in the Hall of Fame. My 2 cents on that. But Big Papi, David Ortiz. This is Topps Gold Leaf. Jim Edmonds from the Cardinals. Great ball player in his day. Jersey swatches. Now, the reason I have this particular one is this guy right here, Ian Kinsler. My favorite player growing up. Still one of my favorite players of all time. Played second base for the Rangers, the Tigers, the Red Sox in 2018, which I was psyched about. Finally got him a World Series. The reason that I played second base when I played baseball. Love the guy. We got Mookie Betts rookie card. Now, I actually bought this right at the beginning, like probably a quarter of the way through the 2018 season, that big year. Didn't pay much for it, and boy, am I glad I have it now. At some point, I would like to have him sign it. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but love this card. And then probably the coolest baseball card I have, speaking of the Atlanta Braves and the Expos, Hammer and Hank Aaron. This was a special set. 27 cards. Baseball Heroes. It's all about his career. There are 27 cards in the set. This is card 23. This is right after he hit home run 715 to break Babe Ruth's all-time home run record.
Yeah, I recognize the picture.
So I love this card not only for the historical value, but because of just how great of a player Hammer and Hank was.
Hammer and Hank Aaron. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm going to do a couple. I have this cool card. It's from Frosted Flakes, and it is a pitcher, an all-star pitcher, great pitcher of the day, Tom Seaver.
Absolutely.
Tom Seaver was a great pitcher.
Rest in peace.
In his day, yeah. He's passed away I think
a year ago.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Last year, the year before, yeah.
Yeah. He played 656 games he started. Imagine that. And his record was, I can't tell. He had a 2.86 ERA. He was 3.11 and 2.05. That's pretty good numbers. How many strikeouts? It's in French, that's why. 3,640 strikeouts in his career. Great player, Tom Seaver. Now, some Expos. One of the greatest catchers ever. In my opinion, Gary Carter might. I'm biased, so in the day I thought he was the best catcher in baseball. Gary Carter, great. Died way too early, too young from a brain tumor. A couple of Larrys. Larry Parrish, great third baseman here for many years. Larry Parrish. And then a guy they traded too early, Larry Walker. Larry Walker, great outfielder, could hit. We started Colorado, I think, right? In Colorado for many years. And then the coach's kid, Moise Alou. One of the worst injuries I ever saw running the bases is Moise Alou. He ran. His ankle just went. His foot went one way. He went the other. Pretty graphic, but he's great ball player.
Oh yeah.
One last one. I remember we were talking about it. You showed me a Mookie Wilson. I got a Mookie Wilson with the Blue Jays.
Mookie Betts.
But no, but we were talking the other day.
Oh.
Wasn't he with the Mets? Isn't he a Mets, Mookie Wilson?
I think.
Everyone loves Mookie Wilson. There's Mookie Wilson. Okay, I'm clear. What you got next?
Football.
No, I'm not done.
You're not done with baseball? Okay.
No.
Then continue.
The only Blue Jay I kind of respected, pitcher Dave Stieb. I don't know. There's something I kind of respected this guy. I never liked the Blue Jays that much.
Mm-hmm.
Pascual Perez as a New York Yankee. Pascual Perez, many years here, but he was here a long time with Montreal. Ken Griffey Jr. Card. These are 91, I think, score. 91 to 92 score. Ken Griffey Jr., the great Nolan Ryan, still pitching. Many years pitching. Here's a player. I think he played for Montreal. Did he? Yes. Well, I always liked him. Hubie Brooks. Sammy Sosa pre-steroids kind of looks smaller. No?
Yeah, it's pre-steroids.
He looks smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else I got? Pedro Guerrero. He's playing for. Oh, I can't tell. Oh, the Cardinals. I don't remember Pedro going to the Cardinals. That Pedro Guerrero is not the guy I think he is, right? Thinking of Vladdy, I guess. Delino DeShields, very popular guy before he was traded. And then that's it. It's the next ball I don't recognize. Now, I'm almost done. I have some 1988. I think my ears itchy. 1988 score. So it's got these 4 Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson was Mr. October. Man, this guy can slug them, especially in the playoffs. I didn't like him because he was a Yankee, but he was great. And then here when he was with the Oakland Athletics. So there he was with all different teams. The ultimate knuckleballer. Phil Niekro and his brother Joe. Man, these guys, look at this. He looks like he's a grandfather pitching.
Hell of a knuckleballer.
Because he could throw the knuckleball, and that's what kept him able to pitch at such an old age. One of your favorite guys, I think, Bill Buckner. Am I right? Bill Buckner of the, how did it get through his legs?
It got by the bag. Yeah, don't talk about that. That's, yeah.
A former Expo as a...
My dad's not here, but he's probably got PTSD because you showed that on the screen.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Bill Gullickson?
All good.
Bill Gullickson was a pretty good pitcher here for the Expos. I don't remember him going to the Yankees, but there you go.
Found a few more baseball cards myself.
Another guy before the steroids really kicked in, Mark McGuire.
Oh, man.
Somebody else. That's before the steroids. Look at him. He's like a twig compared to what he was.
Oh, yeah.
Again, crazy.
Well, him, Sammy Sosa, and even Barry Bonds. And
yep.
The thing with Barry Bonds is he didn't even need steroids because he was really that damn good at baseball.
And he also had a big head. He didn't need steroids to make it bigger, but he did. You ever see the difference of his head to, with this?
Oh, yeah.
He's got this big balloon head after the steroids. Great pitcher and a weird pitcher for Fernando Valenzuela. Remember when he came up and he just had this weird way of throwing the ball. One
of the strangest releases that I've ever seen.
Yes, very strange release. I guess that's what it was. This whole windup and everything was really strange. But, I mean, he was successful with it up until he wasn't anymore. It was such a weird way to throw the ball or to the windup that he couldn't maintain that consistency anymore after a while. And you can call me Mr. Tibbs. Here's an Expo. I don't remember this guy, Jay Tibbs. I only put it because the Mr. Tibbs thing. Here's Pascual he was an Expo. Pascual, this guy he was so tall and lanky. Another, related to Tim Horton and Nathan Horton. Somebody named Horton. Rick Horton. Not very funny. And here, last one, Jeff Petrie's dad. Dan Petrie. No, that's true. Jeff Petrie's dad, Dan Petrie.
Is that actually his dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he pitched for the Tigers, won a World Series with the Tigers.
Oh.
No joke, yeah. All right, switch over to football, and let's get through that, and we'll be done.
I actually get 3 more baseball cards.
Okay, go.
I can talk about.
No, go ahead.
So first off, Josh Hamilton, outfielder, Texas Rangers.
Okay,
kind of an asshole now, but man, when he played, could he hit the ball? I mean, one of the best hitters that I've ever seen.
I don't even remember him.
My era. I mean, hit the ball for average, hit the ball miles out of the ballpark. I mean, he in the home run derby at Yankee Stadium. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's proven it didn't leave the stadium, but he hit a ball so far that it legitimately people thought that he hit it out of Yankee Stadium. Just a hell of a batter. Fielding, at beginning of his career, he was a good fielder, but near the end, he was just really more of a hitter. Like I said, kind of an ass now.
Yeah, a lot of guys end up like that.
Speaking of bad injuries, Busta Posey, one of the greatest catchers of my generation now that I've seen, just retired, but he got run into at the plate, and it's the reason why you can no longer barrel into the catcher, because his ankle stayed put, and he went backwards.
Yeah.
And he got up.
Oh.
And it was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty tough.
He had a nice long career, 3 World Series.
Well, there you go. At least that.
And my last card, Adam Wainwright, one of the best starting pitchers that I've watched.
I can't see. Closer to the camera.
Adam Wainwright.
There you go. Okay.
One of the best starters that I've watched this generation with the Cardinals. I think he's still pitching too.
I think I heard his name, but I don't think I've seen him pitch.
But in his prime, lights out. Won a couple of World Series. Absolutely unreal pitcher.
I stopped watching baseball in 2006 when they took the Expos away from us. So, I'm just going to mention this if you're still here. The next time I give away a hat, these things, some of the logos that I have extra are going to go in that with the hat, and somebody's getting this. I don't want this anymore. Darren Fleury, I don't want it. So you guys, somebody's going to win that. In the next time I draw for that on the 13th of February. You got some. You want me to lead? Let me lead off the football.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a. I've got some NFL Pro Set from 91, I think, or 92. I'm not 100% sure. I think this was the Chase card, or there was another one of him that was the actual Chase card. But this is, if you guys, it's nostalgic. Rocket Ishmael. So Rocket Ishmael was the big card of the Pro Set that year. I had 2. I'm giving one to Matt, because Matt is a Notre Dame guy, and he won the. He was from Notre Dame College.
Won the Heisman. One of the greatest running backs to ever play.
There you go. So
play college football in general and for the University of Notre Dame.
And he played or was supposed to for the Argos in the CFL. Either because it didn't work out in the NFL, or he started here and then went to the NFL. I don't remember. One more that I gave you. Here's Bill Belichick, head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Greatest coach of all time.
Before the, I don't know, but before the sweatshirts and whatever, and the hoodies. Bill Belichick. Okay, go.
So I have 3 from Prestige 2012 and 1 Pro Set from 1990. So we'll start with the Prestige. We have league leaders for 2012. Aaron Rodgers, Phillip Rivers.
Oh, didn't show Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God. Yeah, go ahead.
One of the best tight ends that I had the privilege to watch. Had a great career. Tony Gonzalez, Tony G.
Tony Gonzalez, I remember him.
One of my favorite players of all time, Clay Matthews. Just because, he put his heart and soul into the game. He could play coverage, he could rush the quarterback, and he's just a great guy.
I remember him from when I was doing the football pools. I actually remember him.
And then my Pro Set card, and it's funny because I didn't think anything of this card when I first found it, when I was going through a whole bunch of old cards. Rookie of the Year, Barry Sanders. Now, when I was first going through my old
show it longer
football cards, there we go. I didn't read the top of it. I just saw Barry Sanders, and I was like, all right, cool, Barry Sanders. We'll put it in the keep pile. And then I went back, and I read the top part. Now, this is one of his rookie cards, his Rookie of the Year card. Graded. Could be worth a good amount of money, but I love this card a lot. One of the coolest sports cards that I own. So I'm going to hold on to it, but still, it's really cool. And like I said, I kind of stumbled upon it by accident, which was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's the best way to get him. That's my Barry Sanders. It's from the Pro Set, also 91. Nice portrait of the guy. So there's Barry Sanders, mine. Okay, so here, if you guys watch, I don't know which channel, the NFL pregame shit, Boomer Esiason. Is he still doing that? Yeah, he's either an announcer on the games or whatever. That's him.
Yeah, he does a pregame for CBS.
That's it. There you go. The Bears.
My Ditka.
The Bears. The Bears. Here's a guy who coached, where's he? Buffalo Bills, but he also coached the Owls. Marv Levy was a very early coach of the Owls. Then he went to Buffalo. Now, here, see, I was going to put this up and make a joke, and I misread the guy's name. I thought it was Harold Ballard. And I was saying, look, Harold Ballard is football. No, doesn't work. Yeah, great quarterback, Joe Montana. Nice portrait of him.
Also went to Notre Dame.
Great quarterback, Joe Montana.
Absolutely.
Now, if anybody remembers the World League of Football, I think it was called. So the Montreal Machine, that was Montreal's team. Montreal Machine. I don't know what it says on the back here. Oh, it has their schedule. They didn't last long. I think maybe 3 years, I think, at the most. So that's that. Where are the rest of those? Oh, I'll get to some more from there. Bo Jackson. The Bo and Barry show, it says, but it only shows Bo Jackson. I think maybe that's Barry on the back.
Yep, that's Barry Sanders.
Yeah, so there you go. And there's Bo Jackson, Heisman hero, yep. 1985, Auburn. Bo Jackson.
Nice.
Yeah. Thurman Thomas was a great from the Bills, right? Am I right?
Absolutely.
Thurman Thomas.
Great football player.
So now, here are some of the teams. So the San Antonio Riders, I don't know the player, I'm just because of the teams. This is from the World Football League. San Antonio Riders.
What's the name on that card?
Jason Garrett, quarterback. So Roman Gabriel, head coach of the Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks or something like that.
If that's the Jason Garrett that I'm thinking of, he was the head coach of the Cowboys. Now he's an assistant somewhere.
Oh, okay. Don Matthews, head coach of the Orlando Thunder. Orlando Thunder. Here's a cool name for a coach. Mouse Davis of the New York, New Jersey Knights. Say that one 5 times. Jacques Dussault. They picked the French guy because it's Montreal. And even if you're going to be in a World Football League, you got to have a French head coach. Maybe that was the reason why they weren't good and they didn't last long. Larry Keenan, head coach of the London Monarchs. Got Jack Elway, I don't know, John Elway's father, coach of the Frankfurt Galaxy, Germany. Birmingham Fire. Barcelona Dragons. Just a couple more. Indy Colts weren't in there. That's it. John Elway, Denver Broncos. Great coach. Great quarterback. I mean, that's it.
Currently in some hot water. If you
currently in some hot water, but still, I didn't know that at the time of this filming. So there you go. So that's our sports card and hockey card, baseball card, football card video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Leave some comments in the comment section, whether you did or you didn't, or you like the cards in particular, or any stories you might have about cards. There you go. So I'm just going to leave with a couple of quick showings of Bobby Orr, Lindros Rookie. There's a Lindros Rookie everybody heard about. One of my favorite hockey players, Tony O. Here's a 1977-78 goal leaders: Guy Lafleur, Mike Bossy, Steve Shutt, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Brendan Gallagher, rookie card. Brendan Gallagher, rookie card. The Great Pocket Rocket, Henri Richard. My favorite, Guy Lafleur. Guy Lafleur. Look at the sideburns on Guy Lafleur. Unbelievable. And we'll leave with Jean Beliveau, Le Gros Bill. And a special collector's card from what year? I would have to think that's the 50s, early 60s, probably. So there you go. So there you go. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there till the next one. Peace out, y'all. And we'll see you again soon.
If anybody
Bye,
likes
everybody. Hope you
wrestling,
enjoyed.
Undertaker.
Only at the end. Only at the end.
Only at the end. Undertaker, ring attire swatch, and Edge autograph. Just a couple of cool cards I want to throw in at the end.
Ciao, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, check out that video over there.